I'm Ryan,
I'm Julie.
and this is the stories we leave you.
That was weird. I was like, are you trying to fart?
No, we're not there yet with them.
With them. With the people.
Whoever they are. All right, episode 3. Woo!
This one's trauma dump.
Trauma dump.
But I kind of want to start with the farting thing. I don't even like that word, fart. So gross.
Wait, what farting thing?
You just said we're not there yet with them. And it made me think of,
Is this part of your
us.
trauma dump?
Apparently, it was trauma for me at the time.
Are you talking about when you clogged my toilet when we first started dating?
Wow, not even that.
I'm going to lay it all out there.
All right, look, when we first met, I was the type of girl who did not fart in front of people. I definitely did not let people know if I was doing a number 2.
It's like when Howard said on The Big Bang, are you talking about that thing that girls do that they say they don't do?
Yeah, I didn't talk about it. Nobody knew. Like,
Is that how you were? That's how you were in your first marriage, right?
I just tell people all my stuff right now. So, yes, I used to
We're
be
in a trauma
married.
dump. We're going to fucking do it.
Yeah, so I married my high school sweetheart. That was a mistake.
I did not.
That was a mistake, but a story for another day. But he didn't know about my bowel movements or my toots. I kept those hidden as much as I could.
I don't think you can truly know someone, let alone spend the rest of your life with them, if A, you've never heard them fart before, and B, don't know that they take a shit.
Well, okay, let's be honest. You know that they do.
Yeah, but like you need to know,
There's a
like
book about it. Everybody poops.
I know, but like never talking about that. Like, first of all, farts are funny. Always have been, always will be.
I completely disagree. I hate fart jokes. They're the dumbest thing in the world.
Bottom of the bagel, top of the bagel. It's how we work. But all of our kids, except, well, I don't know. Vinny and Vi laugh when they fart. Gray just announces it, and I don't think Liv farts ever.
Oh, no. Complete opposite. She's always been the one. She's going to be so mad if she knows we told anybody that. She is definitely the one. She's always been the farter. Grayson, when he actually farts, I'm like, what? Like, you never fart.
Gray?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just around me because he'll do something and he'll insert it in his like slew of random words and noises. He's like, oh, I farted.
That's because, no, that is part of his neurodiversity, that he has those phrases that he says over and over again.
And I
that's
farted is one of them?
He doesn't really fart when he says them. He can make a dumb noise and be like, oh, sorry, I farted. That doesn't mean he actually farted.
Well, I have to have a talk with him because if you're going to own it, like, I need some proof. Like,
No, I don't need
if you're going to go for it, go for it.
So, anyway, what it made me think of was the first time we farted in front of each other. We were like on the couch at your apartment.
Completely by accident, and it was mortifying.
Which is so funny because you were not embarrassed about that kind of thing usually.
I am. Like, I'm not going to fart. Actually, come to find out, I had a dream last night that I farted at work, and I heard it, and the guy sitting behind me heard it, and I just went on with life like nothing happened. I was like, oh my God, it was like worse than like being naked in your dream. No, it wasn't, but it was right up there with it. Yeah, I don't fart in front of people unless, I don't know, I think Parker can attest to that because I remember she farted in front of me and I was like, oh, we're there. I should say you're there. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't think I'm there yet. And it took me like a year or 2
Oh no, you probably offended her.
to be able to do it. No, I mean, she's aware of it.
Well, she'll be
And then
happy she made it in the podcast.
I
just
know,
now, though.
I know. But no, if I'm gonna fart in front of you, like, we have to have some history under our belts.
Well,
But even so, yeah, there's not a lot.
well, that was like what happened? Did I like tickle you or something weird?
Oh, it's so annoying.
And you like
Yeah,
farted?
you. Yeah, we were sitting on the couch back when we used to snuggle on the couch, and yeah, you like tickled me, which was annoying anyways.
I'm annoyed by it now if it makes you feel any better.
And I farted, and I was like mortified, and then you
We were
farted.
giggling and I farted, but I don't think you heard it. I was like, oh, I just did too.
Well, I was wondering why you were laughing so hard. Because I was like, wow, this is like so awkward. And you're like, no, I just did it too. And I was like, no, you didn't. You're like, yes, I did. You just didn't hear it. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then there was the time I used your toilet and clogged it, and I was so embarrassed that I had to ask for a plunger. Mortified. Now I'm like, "Babe, clog the toilet, go do your thing."
I am a pro at
I
unclogging
can't unclog a
toilets.
toilet for shit. I don't for shit. But I don't know why. I can't use a plunger.
I mean, I didn't used to know how to use one, but you learn.
Well, with this house full of kids, it's
And
amazing.
surprisingly, I'm the least toilet clogging member of this
No, I think
household.
number 1 is our 5-year-old Finley. He is a pro toilet clogger.
Yeah, because he poops like 5 grown
Well,
men
and he's
all at
learning
once.
to wipe his butt by himself right now, so
Mhm.
that involves a lot of
Grayson
toilet paper. Grayson, I
Grayson
think
clogs. He's gotten better because I told him to courtesy flush.
well, and I think his was because he used to wait. He didn't, like, go a little bit here and there. It was, like, all at once, and so I feel like his were always a bigger issue.
I don't think this is what we had in mind when we said trauma dump.
No, I know, right? This is the
I
wrong
mean,
kind of
talking
dump.
about farting and pooping could be a whole slew of episodes, but
Okay, so let's back up. You and I, we met each other.
and we farted and pooped,
Okay,
and the
before the
rest was
farting
history.
before the farting and pooping happened,
Before that,
how did we meet?
we worked together at the Y doing their Summer Odyssey camp program. Knew each other in 2006.
Hold on, I wanna do first impression. What was your first impression? Like, that day we walked into that gym, what was your first impression of me?
Of you specifically, I
Mhm.
don't think I had like a first impression of you at that moment
That's okay.
because there were like a circle of us, weren't
I'm a
we
basic
sitting?
bitch, and I own up to that, and I am okay not being noticed right away.
You might have had resting bitch face because you tend to
Oh,
have that,
100.
but it was like you and what's her face, who was our like boss or manager. I don't know her name, but
Let's not say people's names
oh,
in
sorry.
case we see something.
Okay, like that's the end of that. No, and everybody was sitting in a circle, and I remember just feeling awkward because I didn't know anybody.
What did I look like? Do you remember? What was I wearing? What did my hair look like?
I mean, I think your hair was down and like kind of curlyish. I don't know. I have no idea.
You were wearing your red Missouri State hat, hair in a ponytail,
Mm-hmm.
and t-shirt, obviously.
Obvi.
I wanna say jeans, but maybe you had shorts on. I don't remember that part specifically. But I just remember you walked up and I was kinda like, "Oh, this person's like seems like they're a badass or something."
Mm-hmm.
Like, not like, "Ooh, I'm a bouncer at a club," but more like, "Oh, I'm a bad bitch and I know it." Like, I'm just not I don't know.
I think I overpresented it because I was really insecure.
Maybe. Maybe you just look bitchy, and that was my translation of
I've
that.
never been told that I look bitchy or unapproachable. Like
No.
I've been told, at least back then, that like I walk in like kind of like I own the place or
Yeah.
like
Well, I think
kind
you
of like
had
a
a
badass
jacket or
persona.
something on because I think you had your hands in your pockets, and so it was more like
Well,
a closed off.
if it was before summer actually started, because it was probably
I
when
think
they
it
were
was,
hiring,
yeah.
it was probably potentially still like spring-ish, and I probably had that like grayish
I
jacket
know
on that
exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
that I wore all the
I
time,
used to love to steal it.
jeans,
Mhm.
probably my New Balance shoes because I fucking loved those,
Mhm.
and yeah, some sort of Missouri State
Yeah.
T-shirt,
Oh, probably, yeah.
and that's it.
Okay, so you were saying we worked together the first summer.
Mhm,
We were
then
friends. Like, we didn't hang out outside of work, but, like,
no,
we were friends
no,
at work.
yeah. Is that with oh, no, that was the next summer. Okay, so yeah, then we didn't talk or
Nope.
text or do any of that, and
And we went
then
to the same college, but we never saw each other. We didn't hang out
no,
over the next year.
no. I
But
mean, I didn't know a lot. I may have known that you lived in Buffalo,
Buffalo.
but, you were
Yeah,
also, like,
because back then I
married
drove
and
back and
whatever.
forth.
Yeah. And then the next summer, I believe
We got placed at the same
we
place
got
again.
placed at the same place, but
Man Elementary, where Brad Pitt
oh yeah,
went to elementary
Brad
school.
Pitt's fourth grade pictures up hanging
Yeah,
up,
something
I
like that.
think. I remember I walked in because was it at the Y? It was at, what's that building? I don't know. We were in like a conference room thing. And I walked in. I didn't know what school I was going to be at.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, these for Man Elementary, go to this room. And I walked in and you were like, Ryan. I was like, holy shit, Julie, I know you. I think that's exactly what I said. I was
Yeah,
like, I know you.
probably. Sounds like you.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
Rest was history.
So once you started getting to know me, what did you think of me?
That's when like I could say like my impression, not my first impression, but like my overall impression was that I thought you were a small town religious person
Yeah.
because you had already told me, like I already knew that you were married, and I was like, well, whoa, I don't know married people, like that's weird and old, and
Yeah,
oh,
because we were like,
you're from a small town, okay,
what?
because
We were like 22, probably.
we hadn't graduated yet, so like 21 when we first met, 22, yeah, I was just like,
Yeah, 22,
how are you
23.
married already, like that's insane. And because you were in a small town, my immediate box I put you in was small town Christian wifey poo who married your high school sweetheart thing.
Is that the
So,
woman you know me to be today?
no, no, not at all. And that's why I was super hesitant on telling you that I was gay until I was like, you trauma dumped on me about your dad. Basically, I think at the time he was going through something medical related, probably with his heart or something. I
Uh,
feel like maybe not
no, probably not. At that point, he had already been to jail. My dad was a meth user, meth
producer
producer,
with
maker,
intent to distribute.
distribute. Yeah. And
I'm sure you've
so,
seen an episode somewhere about all that. Not about him.
no, not him
He
specifically.
fits the bill.
Yeah. So he went to prison for a couple of years. Well, not for a couple of years. It was like not long enough, 4 months or something. And there was a lot of crap that went down with him. I don't know. He's had so many ups and downs.
I mean, at that point, it was, you gave it to me in like a Cliff Notes version of my dad was like into drugs, meth, went to jail, blah, 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 don't have a relationship with him. So, like, I don't know where that came from or like why you
Yeah.
shared it with me, but it was like, oh, okay, shit. No.
Well,
All
and
right, we're friends.
I think you were sharing about your aunt at the time who had breast cancer as well. And
Why would that lead to your dad though?
I don't know, maybe we were just talking about family.
Oh, I
That's
don't even
me.
remember
But
telling you
I
about
remember a
that.
conversation about her as
Hmm,
well. Because I think
yeah,
you had like just found out recently or something and you were upset about it, but
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. It was one of our conversations. We had some conversations.
Yeah, but I remember sitting at the table and I don't know how I said it. But I was so scared. I was like, I don't know what she's gonna think. I don't know what, like, are we gonna be friends after that? Like, how are we gonna work together? I'm not sure. But joke's on me because we got married.
Yeah.
Who would have
The next
seen that
day.
coming? The next day. No, and I just remember telling you, like, I don't remember how I said it because saying, like, I'm gay was not
Yeah.
in my vocabulary a lot. It was, oh, yeah, like, I like girls or, I don't date guys. And what? It was
Yeah,
easier to be like now someone's like, yo, yeah, I don't date guys. I'm like, so who do you date? Like, tell me more about that. But yeah, it was more of like, I'd either make people guess or just kind of like, I
Mm,
mean, if you really knew me back then, it shouldn't have been a shocker.
yeah.
But I remember telling you, and you were like, so the opposite of what I thought was going to happen. And you're like, I don't know, like, oh, that's really like, that's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
you were really
I don't
like,
remember what I said.
we remained friends, so it was very welcoming.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm in a safe space. And then
Well, good. I'm glad I made you feel safe.
I don't ever remember you making me feel like, oh shit, I regret telling you that because now it's weird.
You did make me feel unsafe. when you tried to spoil the end of the Harry Potter book for me that I was in the middle of reading.
Oh my god.
We're lucky we made it this far just because of that moment in our lives.
Mm.
You
You
thought you were so funny.
should tell your therapist about it. Clearly, you still have
We talk
feelings.
about it every time I go.
All I said, the books, I don't even know, were all the books out?
I think it was, like, the last one? No,
No,
I
because
don't know
I
what year it
said, you
was.
know Harry dies, right?
Oh, and it was the
It
last
was the
one.
last one, and you were like, "Shut the fuck up," and I was like
Oh,
you
I
got
was so
so mad.
mad.
I think that was our first fight,
Yeah.
and I was like, "I'm just kidding, like, I don't read these books," and you're like, "Still, that was, like, not okay, because what if he does?" I was like, "I don't know, I didn't read it."
Guess who else likes to do that to me? Grayson,
Oh, yeah.
our 11-year-old with
Mhm.
ADHD, who
Right.
watched all of Stranger Things, and now I'm watching it, and he likes to be like, "So and so dies."
He
And
said that to Finn the other day
and
about
every
something.
time I look at him, he's like, "I was just joking, I was just joking." And I'm like, and then the person really dies when I'm
Mhm.
watching. I'm like,
He went in when Finn was watching Spider-Man and is like, "So and so dies." I'm like,
yeah,
"Grayson Lucas, like,
drives me crazy.
spoiling things is very serious crime."
If he comes in the room while I'm watching, I'm like, "Don't speak
Yes.
because you're gonna
Don't
spoil
speak.
something."
You shut up right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
We opened up quite early.
yeah. So how did you feel about the stuff that I told you about my dad?
I still have moments when people tell me things that I'm like, "Holy shit, people really do have stories of their own to tell." And I just remember, like, because yeah, you have your group of friends, you know everything about them, but, like, nothing like that had ever been in my circle of friends before, even from high school, like, that I knew of, college, nothing super crazy. And I was
Not
like,
no white trash experiences.
"No,
Well, I'm glad I could open you
no,
up to that world.
no," but, like, the fact that you were like, "Yeah, my, like, dad went to jail. He was, drug dealer, like, made meth or
Where I
whatever."
did grow up in a trailer.
It was a double wide, and I didn't know it was a
It
trailer when
was.
I was in
No,
it.
my parents did a great job with it.
That's how, like, out of touch with non-suburbia I was. The fact that you were like, "Yeah, like, my house, that that's a double wide trailer." I was like, "No way." I mean, I'm sure if I went into it now, I'd be like, "Oh, that's a trailer for
Yeah,
sure." But I didn't know a lot of things. I remember I was like, "What the hell is a fifth wheel?" And I was like, "Why do they call it a fifth wheel?"
when you don't grow up on a farm.
I was very out of touch with a lot. I have come far.
Mhm.
But, yeah, I was just like, "Whoa," like, people really do have secrets and stories all locked up, and you only know what's on the surface unless you put in that time and effort. But I also remember, like, thinking, like, I've had people tell me, "Oh, you're really easy to, like, talk to because 'cause I'm a good listener, should have been a psychologist or gone into something related." But, like, I do remember thinking, like, "Oh, that's cool that you felt comfortable to tell me."
Yeah.
But roles flipped, seeing that we did end up getting together, I have a feeling people are gonna wonder, like, "Oh, did that just, like, open the gate?" And you're like, "Yes, I finally have an in?" Or was it like, "Cool, I have a gay friend," because I don't know how many gay friends you've had.
0?
So I opened your world up to that. Was it the beginning to the end of the straight, small town, white girl life you were living? Or was it just like, "Cool, I'm so diverse now, I have a gay friend."
I guess in a way it was the beginning to the end of that chapter of my life.
It's kinda like when people would find out that I grew up Jewish, even when I was at your house with your now
Ex Yeah.
ex-husband, he had all these questions that everyone always asked me. "So, like, you don't have, like, a Christmas tree? You don't celebrate what do you do on Christmas? Go to the movies and eat Chinese." Like, people would just be like, "Oh, you're Jewish? Like, that's so cool. Like, what about this? What about that?" And it's like all these questions just because they don't know anyone who is.
Yeah.
And then it's like, your first gay friend, it's like, "Oh, okay, like, let's like, the wheels start going." It's like, "Let me ask you all these questions."
Did I ask you a lot of questions? Do you
No,
remember?
nobody asked me a lot of questions.
No, I think it was pretty straightforward, like, "You like women, okay, cool."
Yeah, I think that's why it was so shocking,
Yeah,
is it was just like, "Oh, alright."
but I feel like after that, we hung out more. I started
Well,
going to your apartment more.
yeah, I feel like our friendship leveled up.
Mhm.
I mean, there was no intention to start dating, obviously, because it was
No. No, I think that happened slowly. I
Mhm.
think that's why we have a good relationship is because it started as friends and
I
we
always
built on that trust and
y
communication.
yeah, I don't know. I always said that even before I came out as gay, is that I was like, "I don't understand how people get together and not know certain things about each other or feel comfortable enough." Like, I get it. You have your flings in college and, like, you're now looking at it, being over 40, it's like, "Oh, shit, you guys are not mature enough to be in relationships."
Mhm.
But also, I remember telling a friend from college, I was like, "I have to be, like, at a best friend level with someone before I could even feel remotely comfortable to be at all intimate, like kissing, like touching anything is like I don't know how people rush into that like first date for meeting someone. It's like, oh, let's just boink and get it over with
Do you
and
think you could do, like,
whatever.
a one-night stand kind of thing? Like, how the kids now do, like, Tinder and stuff like that, and just meet up
No, that's
and
so awkward.
boink
Like
and peace?
I honestly I would have to either be high as a kite or drunk as shit for me not to have
Yeah,
any uh what is it called? When you
attachment, like,
no, you lose
emotional.
your all your ambitions or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
like you just kinda you don't care. So it would have to be that kind of situation, but I think even on some level, it's like, dude, I don't even know you, bro. Like, I'm not no, your body parts are not gonna touch my body parts if I don't feel that's why it was like, if we're ever not together, like somebody dies, well, it would have to be you. 'Cause
If you die, you're not gonna date other
I
people?
don't know, we'll see what the afterlife brings. But yeah, I'd be like, I don't no, I'd have to start all over and start building a relationship.
That just sounds like a lot of work.
I know. But before you, I didn't date.
I didn't either.
I don't even know what it feels like.
I literally was with the same person since, like, the 5th grade. We were
You
both
didn't date in between your breakups and stuff?
kind of. I mean, I went on a couple of dates, but it was never
Was he the only person you had slept with?
when I met you.
Well, I mean, when you got married to him, even before me.
Ye so there were a couple of things that
Oh,
happened that were,
yeah.
like, half.
But
I
nothing
count
where
them as half, so together they make one whole.
oh, that's right, but nothing like
They were, like, weird high school situations while we
yeah,
were
but
broken up.
nothing like,
And
"Oh,
mainly it
it's"
was, like, revenge, like, I was mad at him,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna go do something. I do have regrets, but it is what it is. I was, like, 18.
Yeah, well, we all have some
And
of those.
yeah, but no, pretty much it was him. That's who I learned with, that's who I was with for years, I learned with, and you came along and
We both learned together.
we learned together because you were my first woman, I was your first woman, not first person.
We all have regrets. We all
Those
have
drunken college
regrets.
days for you in a sorority.
Uh,
I'll make sure we throw that in there.
uh-uh. Nope. Another time. Another time. Yeah, well, that was a lifetime ago.
It was. Remember when we used to stay up and
Mm-mm. Don't say it.
do
It's too
things?
soon.
No, we would do things, but we'd also, like, talk.
Oh my god. Okay, so one thing about women dating women is there's so much talking.
Yeah.
So much talking. Like,
Once, like, the attraction started, I mean, 1, I was very pushy, even though I
you're
was
not
married.
now.
No, I was not a very good person at the time, apparently, because well, okay, I got married. I almost didn't get married because I knew I didn't really wanna get married to that person. I got married anyway, had regrets later.
Regrets.
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 And let's just say I was unhappy in my relationship anyway, not that it makes it okay, but if anyone has ever seen the movie, what is it? Imagine Me and You?
Yes.
It was basically kind of that.
So fucking crazy story is that when yeah, you and I got together, I remember telling you about that movie, and I was like, "Oh my god." you have to watch this movie. One, because, it's a lesbian movie. It's great. And I was like, this is kind of falling in line with that, like wholeheartedly. And you had slept over, and I remember you wore my t-shirt home and you texted me, and that movie was on TV.
Yeah.
I had never seen it on TV. I think I used to work at Blockbuster. And when I realized that I was gay, like for sure, is because I was taking home all these movies and shows. I think that's the first time I watched The L Word.
Yeah.
But I was watching like Boys Don't Cry and basically all the lesbian gay films and shows you could get. I think I watched the movie one of the movies while I worked at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I had never seen it on TV. And when you told me that, I was like, you're fucking joking. Like, no, you're not sitting down watching that movie.
Yeah. I was like, this is a sign. Like, I have to watch this.
I don't even know how that happens. I still have never seen, I don't think I've seen that movie come on randomly ever. No. Maybe once. Maybe. So, like, it was fucking creepy / cool.
But I feel like, after that, it was like, okay, things are meant to be.
And then you're like, maybe they aren't. And then maybe they are.
And it was dramatic for a while.
It was a very crazy roller coaster of a start of a relationship.
Yeah, I don't recommend like being married and falling for someone else. It was really hard, honestly. Like, I'm sure for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though
I didn't want my first real relationship to be like that.
Yeah. I mean, same.
And I was getting crap from my roommate at the time because her dad cheated on her mom.
Yeah.
So it was like getting it from everyone. I'm like, okay, I got it.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it took your parents a long time to trust our relationship too because of it.
I don't think so much of the way it started. I think how I ended up back in St. Louis. They were not quick to trust you after that.
Well, that's a story for another day, but let's just say I had to work through a lot of struggles I had to come with terms with being with a woman because I didn't know.
And Julie doesn't know how to talk through her emotional mess.
No, in my family, you don't talk about things.
You made bad choices.
You might write a letter or an email.
You didn't even do that.
But most of the time, you just keep your feelings inside. There's no
and
in
act
between.
out.
You either just keep it to yourself, stay quiet, or you rage.
And you did.
Yeah, fight with people.
You didn't fight with anybody.
No, it was more like you are the button pusher. So you're like, boop, 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 boop. I was on lockdown. Like, no, Julie doesn't like to get mad because then bad things happen. And then Julie would like throw newspaper coupon clippings.
That was way after. I'm talking about even before that. You wouldn't necessarily fight. You fucked off. And then fucked off with other people.
Oh.
And just decided to shut down.
Yeah.
But again, for another time.
What I really needed was some therapy.
Ding, ding, ding.
But I did go to a therapist once. And basically, I went and I was like, so I think that I like this woman. And really, I just wanted to be like, yes, you're gay. I just wanted them to tell me what to do. And obviously, that's not how therapy works. So I was like,
no, and you quit. And
not going back there.
You showed up after one of my classes got out. And I was like, aren't you supposed to be like in counseling right now? You're like, yeah, it was dumb. I'm not going back. I'm like, cool. Can I have a ride? Now that you're here, because I don't want to walk all the way back.
I just wanted the answers.
You had to find them in there.
Yeah. Anyway, we got together. I basically moved into your apartment with you and your roommate.
Yeah. You hauled it up.
Typical U-Haul.
Got a dog. All the normal things.
Oh, we did get a dog, yeah.
2 women do.
Another impulsive decision.
One woman and one pretending to be a woman. Is how we're phrasing it, right?
Yeah. And here we are now, 1,000 years later. 4 kids. gray.
It's like, what,
gray
18,
hair.
18 years together?
That was 2007. Only 20 years next year.
Whoa, 19 years. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Long time.
I remember thinking when we got married, I hope we make it at least as longer than she made it her first wedding. And you were married, what, like just shy of 3 or
I
something?
think so, yeah.
Like it was still really fresh because I remember you said he texted you. It was like, happy would have been anniversary, 3rd anniversary, or 4th
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm like, dumb. But I was like, oh, I hope we make it a long time. Cut 2, long time.
Hey, I think I've been with you total longer than
Good.
I was ever with him.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Wrap it up.
Yep. That's all we got for today. All
Give us a
right.
like, subscribe,
Yeah.
comments, questions. Missing something?
I don't think so.
Like, subscribe, follow.
Do whatever. Find us on Instagram.
Yeah. And wherever you get
Post
your
stories. We leave
podcasts.
you.
Bye.
Peace.